OneyPlays!
With friends.
Additional credit. You want to look at the additional credits, you guys?
Well, we don't want to eat dessert before we eat dinner. Come on, man.
I like your style, baby. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Yeah, when that chocobo's running, don't turn off the game, Tomar.
Okay.
Don't run over the computer and kick the computer.
I really wish you'd stop bringing that up. I really wish you'd stop bringing that up. This
Dude,
is our story.
When I was a boy,
This
I
may
used
be
to
our
think
last
that
chance.
Yuna was such a babe, and then I became a man, and then I realized it was all about Lulu, and then I became a jaded and angry man, and I realized Lulu is the kind of bitch that would probably mix her period in with your spaghetti sauce because she thinks it'll make you love her forever.
I think nearly every character in this group is fucked up in a weird way.
You think?
Waka's okay, but he's kind of annoying as hell.
I think everybody is cool except for Titus.
Titus?
Yeah.
Titus, whatever.
If I hung out with Yuna for like 4 days
I'm pretty
in a
sure
row,
Titus is the correct way to say it, but Titus is the way all the normal people have said
Titus
it.
sounds cooler.
Well,
Yeah.
Yuna is kind of a ride or die bitch, but yeah, if you hung out with her for too long, she'd start praying at you, and
She would drive me fucking ballistic.
you think I think Riku would probably drive me nuts. That'd be the kind of chick that like burns all your clothes because she saw that you were like texting another
That
girl.
chick there's the
from
worst
work.
one. She's fucking annoying.
At this point, you're supposed to be so excited because it's fucking 2002 and you just got the first Final Fantasy game to come out on the PlayStation 2.
Oh, you kind of sent me back there and gave me shivers down my spine.
Oh, wow.
This has the most obtrusive fucking logo in the background, though. You have to admit that.
Anytime I look out at a horizon, a big logo comes up, and it always makes me angry.
Is he gonna say this is our story?
He says that in the opening, silly biscuits.
You goose. I'm so sad about that ball.
Now we get to watch the exact thing we just saw. This is our story.
You
Or
love that
this
line, don't you?
Is my story.
He's been saying it since we said we were going to play this
This
game.
may be our last chance.
Tomar's been running up and down the hallways in his little booties saying, "This is our story."
And also, this may be our last chance.
This is the only Final Fantasy game that I've ever beat.
7's the only one I ever beat, and I got to the very end of this game and couldn't get past the boss at the end. I just never played it again.
Listen to my story.
There it is.
Let's listen to my story, yeah.
So it wasn't even...
May be our last chance.
Tomer, you fucked up.
I totally corrected myself. It's in the video. I corrected myself as listening to my story like a minute ago.
Okay.
All right.
You can review the footage. And don't cut it out to make me look dumb.
Maybe it's listen to my story.
Dude, put a D at the end of that there. Fuck yes.
That makes me
Final
lol.
Fantasy XD.
That's what they should have called it. Final Fantasy Lion Face Edition.
I feel like 2002 was probably one of the like cringiest, weebiest stages of my life.
The future has the worst clothes I've come to see.
And the worst children. Look at that horrible thing.
I actually really like this version of the prelude song.
Dude.
That's me.
Wait, what?
I remember this opening part being really cool.
I don't remember that little critter fading into existence.
Critter.
We'll see how it starts out.
We'll see how well you remember, Tomar. You've been saying a lot of things about this and that other game.
Can you please talk to your biggest fans? I remember the second I heard these guys talking, I freaked out.
Yeah, that even like the average villager had voice acting.
Nah, they trick you with that.
We're cheering for you.
That guy specifically is cheering for you. Think about him while you play.
If this was real, they would all be swarming him, giving him like corona and shit.
Coughing on his shoes.
They'd be giving him con flu.
They canceled basketball, Chris.
Don't call him Titus.
Sweetho. Sweethus.
Sudith, friend of Judith.
He is kind of a Judith.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Sudith.
I like that. Blitzballs look so fun to kick around.
If I score a goal,
Blitzballs are ribbed for your pleasure, or I guess they're studded for your pleasure.
this.
Well, that's right, my dad is Jekt.
Yeah, Jekt is awesome.
Jekt is awesome.
He's the only one that sees you for the little twinkus that you truly are.
It's true. If you kick that thing on the nub, would it hurt?
Each individual nub is, yeah, a piece of steel, and it messes your shins up every time you kick
It's a
it.
balloon filled with acid.
Teach us how to blitz! You can't tonight.
Wait, what? Thanks for bailing me out, strange child who apparently manages my time.
All of them in sync.
I don't like this cultist shit.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. And their faces are horrifying. That's Jekt.
Dude, he's so cool. He is honestly one of like the coolest Final Fantasy characters, despite him only being in this game for like 10 minutes.
I think Auron lives up to his cool design.
Auron's pretty cool, yeah.
He's got pretty like plump lips.
Yeah, he's making a weird ass face right there.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
When I froze in
Our
place.
hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air.
Who is this? This isn't Titus saying this.
This is supposed to be like some guy on the radio, I think.
They go dun 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 dun. This is awesome.
Do they have like the death metal growls in this part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sing along. That's the red man.
Friend of Method Man.
Holder of milk.
Delicious. He's gonna have the strongest bones. He's gonna regrow his arm.
Oh, that's so cool. Ah, this is nostalgic.
So, Tomar, you said you were a big fan of Blitzball in this game?
I definitely was. I don't even remember how to play it now, but
I remember I didn't understand it at all, or I didn't want to, or care. I think the game makes you play a game of it.
like there's no point in playing until you start learning the jack shots, and then those are basically guaranteed points. That's how I always played these kinds of games.
If it worked, it worked.
Yep.
You're here now, which means you didn't die in the crossfire,
I did not die in the game.
which in turn makes you die in real life.
Exactly.
I remember when I first saw this, it blew my mind.
Yeah, me too.
It looks so real.
It still holds up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. I can't say it's ugly.
They almost got crushed by that Caesar head.
Did this come out first or Kingdom Hearts 1?
I think this. I think this was
Yeah,
before
this
Kingdom Hearts
definitely
1.
first.
I remember, okay, so it must have been, this
This-
was when I was like, wow, particle effects are so fucking cool.
He's flapping. He's trying to put out all that fire.
It's because he's asymmetrical with his weird fishnet legging.
I like asymmetrical character design, but I don't like his design.
It begins.
The clothes in this game are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't even remember this little goon.
Like his elbow's like a Chinese finger trap.
It's true. I don't remember that kid either, goddamn.
Does he ever come back?
No, yeah, that kid's relevant. He's like a
Okay.
big plot thing.
Really? I've beaten this game and I don't remember his existence.
Okay, big plot thing is probably being generous, but I feel like it's some twist like, oh, it's this person traveling through time or some
Oh,
crap
right.
like that.
Oh, cool. Whoa. You did that all on your own?
What's the thing that destroys the world? Oh yeah, it's sin.
Yeah, it's like a big weird blue whale. It's weird.
It kind of looks like the Cloverfield monster, I think.
All these plots are like, they're just really like high stakes, basic bitch fantasy plots at the end of the day. The source of pure evil needs to be defeated by the source of pure good.
I do remember this thing actually seeming like, oh shit, when it showed up. Because
away.
it's huge.
I'll beat you with my finger trap.
Take it.
Take it.
He's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
He really is.
He gives you a sweet ass fucking
Doesn't
Swiss
even
Army
bother
knife.
taking his other arm out of the little sling.
A gift from Jack.
Does it work?
I don't. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe he's like Bob Dole.
Oh yeah, it does. He's got
Yeah.
it rubbing his belly right now.
Orin, also known as the Bob Dole of Final Fantasy.
Exactly. This game is just straight up turn-based though, right? It's not. It doesn't have the ATB system or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah,
no,
like
I don't think there's anything like the ATB.
you
like,
can see in the right the order that things are gonna attack.
Yeah,
in.
if we look at the right trigger
Ooh.
thing, yeah.
So Monster A is next. So if you
can
kill
s-
that, you can eliminate its turn.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool. And damn, I forget all this.
Yeah. This is cool that they kind of surround you and stuff. Like they don't do the traditional 3 guys in a line kind of thing. I don't remember that, but
I think it's just certain battles that happens in. Sometimes they do just do the head-on.
Is that sin or is that just like a little? I guess that's just like a
It's a
sin.
wiggly niggly, you stupid.
yeah.
Oh, what?
It's actually canonically in the Hershey's mythos. A wiggly niggly is that thing at the end of a Hershey's Kiss, the little
Really?
paper thing.
That's a real.
Can't wait to die.
Does that sound like a lie, Tomar?
That sounds kind of like you, Lyle. I'm not gonna lie.
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
Also, your little lie did sound kind of true somehow. I don't know why.
That's actually what it's called.
Wait, really?
Yes. I swear to God, look it up.
Did I subconsciously just store that in my brain?
I feel like I've told you that before.
Okay, there you go, Bushido. It makes you
there
do
you
it.
go.
Down! Left up, right,
Fuck, I'm not used to the bumpers and stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn me, that like takes off like a portion of your health, dude. Wait, doesn't it?
I got no clue, man.
Huh.
I played this game when I was kind of young enough to just be like, if it looks like a big explosion, it's good. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. That thing's got a butthole at the top of it.
There's a save thing, right?
Oh, there was? Whoops.
Yeah, that little
And
globe.
you ruined the game.
It
You
just
ruined the
It
playthrough,
didn't
dude.
feel like an appropriate time to save.
What are you laughing at? Picture of my dad?
Expected.
More of these sky eggs. I have a hot date tonight. That's what I
Jesus.
would say if I was in this situation. I'd smirk.
You need to heal that poor little fella. Heal each. Yeah, just heal both. You heal the enemy.
Damn it!
Wait, did you? Why would you ever do that?
I didn't think that. I just
you
pressed
can-
one arrow.
You can actually there's enemies in the game that are like zombies
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
if
That's
you
why you
use-
actually would. I guess you have to do left and right, up and down switches between enemies and friends.
Yeah. Tomer, you're a silly biscuit. I'll give you that.
Whoops.
There you go.
Woo! I thought he was going, whoa!
We did it! We killed those 5 things we could have killed easily!
There's no way that tanker would have made that whole building fall over.
That's what they said about those 747s, Chris.
Oh. I like it when you say hellish things, Tomar. This music here is fucking weird.
Oh yeah. It's funny not to help.
This is your story.
This is your story.
Don't throw me into the shuddering hole!
It makes me lol.
This part's fucking.
Became log.
His screaming voice is just horrendous.
I think his voice in general is pretty goofy.
I like it though.
It's like it's not a bad casting, but it's
I feel like it fits the character design.
yeah, exactly.
Hey!
This is where he calls you a little bitch and slaps you on the ass.
I thought about a lot of things. Like
Aw.
where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded. And then
Oren roofied Titus.
And then
Hey, he thought about a
grumpy
child.
A dream of being alone.
The classic Martin Luther King speech.
I had a dream. A dream of being alone.
They've
Think
definitely sold every piece of jewelry any of these characters have ever worn.
Yeah. That necklace looks like something that would come with a special edition.
Yep.
Okay, that was a line delivery.
Scared away your only friend.
Yeah,
idiot.
that bird was your last hope and you screamed hey at it weird, now it's gone.
Alright, here we go.
It's like Waterworld. Starring Kevin Costner, I think.
All bed compilation sphere. The term all bed sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it's because you
does.
played this when you were a child, you
Yeah.
big goober.
And then your mom came in and said, it's time
there's
to
a
go
real
to Al
save
bed
point.
and then beat your ass.
I remember hating this area. I don't know why.
Hey, really?
Yeah. I don't really like boring gray, shitty broken areas
Not even this?
with big floppy footstep noises.
I was gonna say, those were like metal footsteps.
Bubbles, my favorite.
Oh! Where are your teeth?
You get to hang out with that guy.
Why are you mad at him for not having teeth, Tomar?
I don't know.
They should make a game where you knock out your teeth at the beginning of the game, and then you just have to collect your teeth.
Titus
That's a
and
great
and
idea.
the quest for teeth.
God, Lyle, you're a genius
That should have been the
sometimes.
plot of Final Fantasy X.
That's funny. Like, it would be funnier in a Final Fantasy game where everyone's all pretty and beautiful.
Yeah, you're just walking around the room bleeding out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, this is the classic battle music.
Yeah.
No, this song is awesome. I fucking love it. It's my fucking ringtone right now.
Is it really?
Yeah, call my phone. I told you.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, I remember this fucking thing. He's got a big belly, like a bowl full of jelly.
And if you smack his belly, he wiggles and jiggles.
Also, I gotta say, I love the designs of this game, of the enemies and the summons. They're really cool.
Oh yeah, that did crap damage. Oh, and he's murdering me.
You gotta beat that thing up.
Oh man, there's this fucking YouTuber called Pontus Hultgren, and he makes these amazing Final Fantasy music remakes, and they're really fucking good. Also, be careful, Tomar. This Crash Bandicoot segment of you flying towards the camera, you're gonna die.
Also, if I recall correctly, you don't actually, like, beat this thing here, and you can come back and kick its ass later.
Oh, really?
I think so. I could be totally wrong.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
Shut up, Titus. You wait, Sudith. Shut
I
up,
thought I was gonna
Sudith.
die in this place.
Sat around thinking about rocks.
Hey, it's me.
Made some weird footsteps around the way.
That's not right.
What's not right about it?
Yeah, someone was a little sloppy during this HD remake, I must say. What? Wait, what?
It's pretty strong.
Were they implying that he just pushed that over like it was nothing?
I guess, yeah. Cold.
Need fire.
Aw. Go save at the planet Saturn.
Examine that.
Yeah,
That's
well-
where you're gonna get your fire. It's flint.
Obtain flint.
Ooh, good job. That's all you need in here. What's that?
Oh, eat those.
This was probably good tinder.
Yeah. It's a withered bowkit. Just for you. You can use it to propose to a withered woman.
You can't go this way. Oh, you can. Tomar, I almost gave you false intel. I'm sorry.
You were trying to prevent me from finding that high potion.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's Chris's secret stash, dude.
Flick, 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 flick. Okay.
Whoa!
Lyle, what would you do if in this cutscene he took off his shoes, took off his socks, and wrung water into his mouth?
And gargled it?
Yeah.
I'd probably laugh.
Okay.
Be good.
They need to do more fun stuff like that.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
Reverb's
Came to
awful.
say that.
I am your manager and your sword teacher. I get to critique
10
your
years.
sports playing, I think.
I thought you'd be crying.
Me?
I'm not crying.
You cried.
I saw everything.
You got it.
Kid just runs in, runs out. I love that.
Kid just runs in to fucking tattle on you.
I hate that kid.
Fucking ghost kid.
Oh man.
Dreaming about that time I was outed by a child.
Hey, wait. Don't go out on me.
Throw yourself on the flame, light yourself ablaze to preserve it.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
It's not a fucking human. Also, pull out your hair and throw it on there.
It can't be reasoned with.
Ooh. Look at that. That looks awesome.
Look at it go. I like it.
Look at it skate.
break!
That'll learn it.
All this stuff blew my mind. The fact that they would incorporate like cutscenes and stuff into the battles.
Yeah.
This was all pretty like revolutionary at the time, I think.
Yeah, the presentation of this game is actually really impressing me.
What about that guy?
I like him. Specifically.
Oh, these are like the Riku people.
Their
And
nipples
that's-
are
and that's
clearly
the
poking
Riku.
out, dude. They knew what they were doing. Those little straps are making her titties poke out even more, too.
That's possibly the only time that Riku doesn't fucking talk.
Yeah. She's a better character for it. Use grenade.
Whoa, that was pretty good.
Yeah, see, her base attack sucks. Let's steal.
Oh, he gives you grenades to kill himself with. I just realized that thing doesn't have toes or fingers.
I don't know why I didn't just throw another grenade.
Him running along the wall like that was pretty impressive.
That's the first, like, normal battle ending so far. We are in the game. Woo! We got 2 ability spheres.
Not bad, kid. What's your name?
Wow. How sexual.
She looks like the guy who made Thundercats Roar.
What?
Ugh.
Hey, let me go!
I will take this hair for myself. Unga bonga bonga!
Oh, that's right. Can't you... Wait, are you sure these guys aren't the
That's the
Albads?
Albed, yeah, the language is Albed.
Yeah, you learn the language Albed throughout the whole, like multiple playthroughs, right?
Oh, do you have to play the game multiple times?
Maybe. That seems to be what's implied by that thing being near the beginning of the game and letting you load from a previous save.
He got gut punched by a little bitch. Wow, you gonna stand up for that?
Oh, and they just ditch me?
I don't identify with this fucking character.
Lol, that's you, Persified. Show her what for. Or risk losing this friendship with me and Tomar. That's Metal Gear.
Kind of epic. A game in another game? Who would have thought? That'd be a funny internet parody.
That's pretty cool.
They just left him out on their deck.
That would be the most fucking parody line ever.
Yeah, what's he doing? What's going on?
Hey, that hurts!
My nipple!
Don't you know inflicting pain hurts others?
A conga boingy.
Now I remember why. Now I remember why I hate
that
this
was in
fucking
game
guy.
for a second.
A conga boingy.
Right.
These guys all become your best friends later.
I said I don't understand.
Jesus.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I forgot that Riku sounded like that.
Yeah. She got way less cool when she started sounding like that.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be.
Yeah, this
some
sounds like a
power.
foreigner who speaks English as their second language.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
It also sounds like someone
Okay,
going,
let's
I'm a girl.
you know, like...
I'm a little girl.
Uh-oh. Little piranhas.
Steal from the piranhas, pilfer their equipment.
I do not want to get bit on the bum by one of those.
What does cheer do?
Raises party strength and defense. Says it at the top.
Yeah, why not?
We're the best. We can do no wrong. Be proud of who you are.
Hey, he needs a little healing, doesn't he?
You murdered that whole squadron of piranhas.
Wait, Sue, this is
I probably didn't need to waste a grenade on them.
overkill.
Yeah, it was
indeed.
overkill. She's pointing up.
Tomar, can you give that lady a flower and ask her out on a date?
You mean question mark, lady?
Yeah.
Give her a withered flower. See if her sliz has turned gray.
It'll either wetten her up or wither her away.
Yeah.
Don't
One of two things will happen.
Don't tell me anything now, but start thinking about potential names for Riku.
You can only name Titus in this game.
Oh, that's right, because they actually speak each other's names out loud.
Yeah.
Squidward.
It's a squid with a beak.
Every fucking enemy in this game is cool.
You say that, but we're gonna see an enemy that sucks, and you're gonna say something.
I remember the little jellos I could do without. I couldn't give a shit about those.
Ink it. Ink it for parts. Look at it go. He's thinking about leaving.
Yeah, what the hell's it doing?
Ooh, pincer attack.
There we go.
Can you get him over there?
Yeah, I think this is...
You go this way. I'll go home.
Oh, you're trapping him.
Yeah, that's what a pincer attack usually is.
Oh. Fuck you, girl.
There you go.
Whoa. This poor goddamn thing.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the beginning of this game. It's just been so long. None of this stuff has come across my brain in like, what, 20 years?
Except for that line.
Oh yeah.
This is my big break.
This is Tomar's
listen
big
to
move.
my story. This may be our last chance. That's the line.
Look at all these men in the water now.
Yeah, what the hell are they doing
You've
down
made
here?
it safe now that that accursed squid is gone. This is what they wanted of you.
Are you following her?
I think I am.
Dude, the pressure at that point would be fucking caving your head in.
Yeah, well, so would the lack of oxygen, but that hasn't stopped them.
Haven't you ever seen Waterworld, Tomar?
Yeah, people evolve, stupid.
People evolve little gills.
Yeah.
And that's where they have to live. In that.
That pile of rubble right over there?
Yeah. That's their house. I know much of this culture, Tomar.
Of the Albed way.
Yeah. That's their Big Betty boat. That's their N-word, Betty.
What?
Whoa!
What is he? Oh, that makes me so giddy when you say that.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Sleep outside!
Yeah, sleep on the fucking hole, asshole. Don't let the seabirds shit on you.
Night, night, don't let the seabird shit on you. It's the common Albed saying.
Hungry.
God, he is so annoying when he's just like, cold, hungry, want,
I also wouldn't sleep next to like huge shipping containers on a moving ship. She looks so pissed off.
I swear she just wiggled her hips right at the end of that shot.
She did. You fucking
God,
idiot.
what a dingus.
This guy sucks.
He's terrible.
They do a great job of making you hate him.
Oh!
I can't eat
You
right.
eat too fast.
Wow, I never thought of that.
Like, it would have made so much sense to give her like a foreign accent. And
Yeah.
There should have been
not
something
made
that-
her sound like a cutesy anime girl.
Yeah.
Hey!
Effort is hard.
Hello there. What is your name?
What the fuck?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand.
She's like a baby.
Woohoo!
She's like a baby. This guy can't even keep down food.
Good point.
I have trouble eating, and I can't control this laughter. It's...
Get a chance to. Everyone thought
Or
we
my
were
bladder.
She's got a literal belt riding up her fucking pussy.
It's you.
She sounds like Tara Strong.
I'm a blitzball player.
I love how they're called the Abes.
Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
Abraham Lincoln got assassinated in the year 1846.
Every American knows that.
Right. Do you remember anything before that?
I think it is Tara Strong. It sounds kind of like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Like it sounds like a little girl voice
So I told
that
her
she would
everything there
do.
was to tell about Xanarkin.
And threw in a couple
About
details
life
about
there,
my dick.
Blitzball, and Sin's attack. But then I started to wonder.
Am I stupid?
You mean I'm sick?
You mean I'm some kind of moron?
You sure?
A dunderhead?
There
Me?
is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So,
1,000
what was
years
Blitzball
ago.
there?
Huh? What
It
do you
is
mean,
Terra Strong.
1,000
Wow.
years ago?
Okay then.
But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
I'm not 1,000. You goose. You bitch. I'll kill you. Look me in the eyes and tell me that again. I'll fucking cut you.
This level of gaslighting is not acceptable.
I got an Albed primer. Y is actually A.
What?
Student has achieved the rank of Albed Hujella.
I knew languages were just different placement of letters.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, Tomar, you're embarrassing yourself by trying to tell us it's not.
You said
I'd cut you. Yeah.
you play Blitzball?
Oh, that too, yes.
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
When I was a kid, I thought that was her ass just being out.
It
Just
looks
thought it was
like it.
hanging out,
Her yellow ass.
Okay,
Well, I thought it was just
leave
bad
to me.
graphics or
I'll get
whatever.
you, Luca.
and that was where her nippleless titties.
Her nipples are poking through. You see that,
That is,
right?
yes, I do see it.
Okay, I'll go tell the others.
Well,
Wait
I don't
here.
know. Do I?
They're poking through.
And one thing.
It
Look.
feels like there's a little
Don't
bit
tell
of
anyone you're from
warping, but
Xanarkin.
I don't know if I'd say
And
they're
don't
poking
tell anyone
through.
about my
They're
nipples.
poking through hard leather, dude.
Oh.
She's got little elf feet.
And then my thoughts went to Will Ferrell in Elf. Thinking about her feet made me really consider.
Why Xanarkin? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
Since Sin blew it full of holes, you dipshit.
No way! Whoa, whoa!
Oh, dude, he whisper kicked that crate.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're making the boat mad. Now you done it. You really pissed it off.
What did you do?
Shit. No!
Well, he's dead.
How come everyone can hang on except for him?
He's got the slipperiest fingers. This is where the grimmest, greenest ghosts come from.
The grimmest, grinningest ghosts.
Tomar has a lot to say about these creatures,
I
but he
do-
won't tell you.
I don't.
Riku!
He was holding this information above all of our heads.
I was just discussing how sometimes the grim, grinning ghosts go out to socialize.
Tomar was just going on this diatribe by himself.
Hey, you okay?
That's John DiMaggio.
That is John DiMaggio.
So this game had a bunch of people we know.
Yeah.
He's Bender.
No, it's full of famous voice actors.
Oh yeah, who's Titus, smart guy?
Oh, I have no idea.
I know he's the same guy that voices Ratchet, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
So that was real useful information for the rest of the class. Don't worry about it. Just talk to this squatting man. He'll set you right.
Oh, this is the Indian shit beach.
What?
They're all making it.
Because everybody's squatting.
Get around him and shit in a circle. Trap him. Make a pentagram around him. He won't be able to leave.
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I had sports that I knew about.
Now I was the jock.
Look at him go. Wow, what a majestic little bitch.
That's the ject kick, isn't it?
No, it's not. You have to stave
Oh.
off insults from your dad to earn the ject kick.
I see.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Oh, he's a crazy person. Doughball, what do you think?
What team you say again?
I like John DiMaggio doing like kind of like an accent.
And a laid back voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My head's all foggy like.
Since toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yemen.
This is our alive pose.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
He shows a lot of gums when he talks.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's an
you
intimidation tactic.
Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Waka is he's pretty much the alpha of the village.
Look at this. Fucking idiot.
He's screwing up. Whoa! And
wait. If he does it one more time, I'm gonna be very upset. Come on now.
why did he give me potions the second time I talked to him?
He's really hurting his fucking lower back there. Oh
These
wow,
guys are giving me money?
That's really nice of them, actually. Whoa, dude. Dude, this makes you like them. Oh, this guy sucks.
This is the only guy who hasn't bribed me.
Letty's a piece of shit.
Yo, hey.
Intimidate him.
Alpha moves work here.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to
That's
ask.
a racial slur.
This Waka.
If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
They're not
Bless you.
suffering at all. They're fine.
We're having fun. We gotta suffer. The whale is sin. We do the
We
sin.
live on the beach in perfect weather, playing football. I'm laughing.
Well, you from the Xanac and Daves, that was a good one, huh?
It's really sacrilegious. A really good one.
Everything that happened to me, all this.
Everything that happened to me.
Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
If I could get
For
murdered
now,
by the
I just
big
lived life until
whale.
that time came. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already.
I wonder what happened to my Mario and NES cart.
Don't touch. Don't save. Don't.
Why not?
Don't save.
You're serious?
Yeah, now you can save.
Wait, why?
It's a trap. If you save once but not twice, you explode.
You're lying.
Oh no!
Dude, don't talk to Letty ever again. He's probably the worst one of all of them.
I'm
Yeah, he's
so
kinda-
disappointed.
He's kind of mean. He bullies you. He says, "Oh, look at your stupid hair, you little bitch."
this way.
Steps on your Jordans, spits in your face.
You're fake Jordans you got out of China.
Yeah, but he don't know that. He thinks they're real. That's what you got to learn. Nobody can tell counterfeit shit no more. It used to be a land of integrity where everyone would measure if you had a cubic zirconium ring or a diamond ring. Capitalism was well and good. That guy's dead now. Point is, he didn't vote with his wallet, and this is where it got him.
Whoa!
What's the big idea?
He had a big idea when he pushed you.
This place is a
Unfortunately,
literal paradise. What the
He's
fuck
drowned.
is he talking about?
Forgotten what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sin made everything better. He got everyone off their phones, enjoying nature. Oh, okay, this sucks.
Yeah, Sin made those, so think about that next time you go off.
No, I get it.
And FYI, I like my phone, alright?
But now Waka's instantly unlikable because he tried feeding you to piranhas.
Yeah, he's helping you with the piranhas, though, and he throws a ball underwater. And as we know, athletes are never unlikable.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
There's science behind that.
I think it's time we forgive Michael Vick. He throws that ball really, really good.
Who's Michael Vick?
He's a guy who throws a ball good.
Is that it?
Oh, do you actually not know?
Nope.
Oh, he did like dog fighting, killed a bunch of dogs.
What?
Yeah, he was like a football quarterback.
When was this?
Oh, like maybe 2011?
He was fighting dogs?
Not literally. He wasn't fighting dogs.
No, I know that.
He was-
I know he was using the dogs to fight each other now.
Yeah.
He should have fought the dogs.
He should have fought 8 dogs.
He should have fought the dogs so that the dogs wouldn't fight each other.
Right.
How did I not hear about that? That's crazy. He was a big football player that just fought dogs for fun.
Yeah, it was a big news thing.
America's cool.
It really is. That's why Titus has to keep swimming.
To fight the dogs.
To get across the border, fight the dogs, and get into America.
You guys think there's anything cool in that corner?
Do you? Do you remember?
I don't.
Do you remember a simpler time? Dude.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. This lake seems nice and all, but I bet there's those things that swim up your pee in there.
Oh, the Candiru.
Listen, those things swim up a lot of people's pee a year. Probably. I don't know. It's probably not that common, but it's pretty horrible when it does happen.
That's the most, like, unbelievably crazy evolution thing ever.
To swim up pee?
To swim up a piss stream. Like, that's...
I don't know if they're meant to do that. Like, I don't know if they've evolved specifically to swim up humans' pee, or if they're just going towards warmth.
They're just that fast.
That's just crazy.
Also, I don't think they can literally swim up the stream of pee like a salmon. I'm pretty sure that they can swim up your pee if you go in the water and then pee.
Oh.
But I doubt these guys aren't peeing. Look at this situation. If I was in this situation, I'd be pissing up a storm.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
I
joined
fell
the
all
Aurochs
the
at
way down
13,
the hill.
10 years ago.
Couldn't walk for 4 years.
Ruined my childhood.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Then I unquit when I met you. What?
I don't like this guy.
So,
But he's
after
my best
quitting,
friend
I got
now.
This new job, yeah? But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
What a dick.
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Because Titus is a champion. I mean,
Well,
what's
he
his,
doesn't know that.
What's his
So, what's our
name?
goal?
I don't
Sudith.
care how we do.
Sudith, yeah.
Long as we play our best.
Sportsmanship? What kind of a are you?
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory.
Victory? You're serious?
With my dumb hair and your headband, we have the makings of ninja.
That's true. Have we ever talked about Ninja before?
Is there much to talk about? I don't know a whole lot about him. I just
Is
know
it
he's
telling me to go
kind
up
of
this
weird
way,
and cringy.
or do I go
Down.
toward the red arrow? Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He keeps saying really stupid shit. He's like a fucking egomaniac.
Yeah. I remember he got all pissy because he was like, how do kickers miss kicks in football? And then someone took his same quote and we were like, how do Fortnite players miss shots in Fortnite?
Yeah.
And his response was something to the effect of like, that's apples to oranges. Fortnite's actually hard. Kicking is just kicking a ball.
Yeah,
Or, like,
he's-
something stupid
He's
like that.
ridiculous.
I'll help you out.
He did some other stupid shit lately. I forget.
He said the phrase "it's just a game." He said
yeah,
that's
it was a big old rant he made.
yeah. He said like saying it's just a game is like
it's not just a game. It's sportsmanship.
Yeah, he's like, that's like saying the Holocaust didn't happen to
Did he really say that?
No, he said something like, I'm LeBron James.
Imagine telling LeBron James.
You're a weakling if you play video games for fun or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it wasn't far off. Those were the bullet points.
Those are the bullet points. It was like, I'm LeBron James.
And anyone that ever uses the excuse it's just a game is a horrible human being. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Besaid Village.
Wow, pretty cool. Cool stuff.
I can't eat anything here.
Lodge is over yonder.
This is my clothes igloo.
You can have all the clothes you could eat, S.A.
That actually looks really cozy. I'd live in that. I feel like
Alright.
mold would, build up on those.
You do remember the prayer, right?
Which one?
Tell
See,
me
I
you
don't
don't know.
remember.
Yeah.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics.
When you play
Alright,
sports,
I'll show
you are God.
Hey, you try.
Do our weird religious thing.
It's not weird. That's kind of fucking messed up for you to say.
Didn't they do this in his time anyway? Those kids did it to him in the first scene of the game.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Maybe that's the point, right? Maybe it was just like
now,
some
go present
weird,
yourself to the
like
temple
salute,
summoner.
or like
Any
just some
blitzball player would
trendy
know
thing that they
prayer.
did.
It was the blitzball sign for
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
it's the
like
blitzball
those
sign,
kids
yeah.
invented it, and it somehow
Yeah,
gained
it's-
religious significance over the years.
Yeah, that's actually a cool detail.
No, the kids didn't invent it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
It'd be like if Fortnite flossing became a religious thing.
That's really sad. And then he has to just put up with it and not insult anybody.
Okay, there's something with a dog that you have to do here.
You mean
That's-
Lulu, the woman? She's a fucking human being, dude.
No, she's gorgeous. I'll fucking kill you if you say
This guy's
anything
just
bad
standing
about her.
here. and
But
just
no,
unloading all the chests. And to make matters worse, I don't even say hello.
yeah, you just walk up and rob him blind. He has to watch this fucking Twinkatron take everything that he has.
Twinkatron. What's this?
Ooh. Basic terms.
Is this the Blitzball arena?
Oh.
Oh.
This is an inn.
I'd like a nap.
Maybe later.
I'll drink your nap water.
Sin, right? You're not hiding anything, are you? Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure.
Why would a human ever hide anything?
I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin.
The toxin.
Tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The
Preferably
Crusaders
with
are
a pose
sworn
and
to battle
dance.
Sin. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
Then we all killed him.
Thanks for
We
catching
ate
me
his
up on the
body.
last 800
We've been
years.
fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Oh, dissed.
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns,
I hate that their eye sockets bulge out of their heads.
We also are here to gesture.
Is Sin's toxin
You know, they're
really this bad,
oh, that
sir?
guy's eyes aren't too bad. That lady back there, though.
The fucking Harlequin fetus woman?
Yeah.
Go pray at the temple.
She looks like she saw something really surprising.
Oh, I want to pet that cat.
Dude, if you cannot pet this
I
cat...
want to glitch into petting this cat.
I'm gonna go on Twitter and tweet at "Can you pet the dog?" and say you cannot pet the cat in Final Fantasy X, and then they will tweet it out. It'll be awesome.
Okay.
Have you seen that, Lyle?
The Twitter that
lets you know if you can pet the dog in any game.
Yeah, there's another one that lets you know, or there's a website that lets you know if the dog dies in a movie or game or whatever.
That would ruin the surprise. I want to be surprised when a dog dies.
I guess there's just enough people out there who are just sanctimonious enough to make the firm statement that they refuse to see any film in which a dog is hurt.
Which is weird, because there's not, like, doesasingleguy.com, which lets you know if a human being dies. But there's a dog. There's something involving that dog.
There's a dog right there.
But I'm being judgy. Maybe it's because they were planning to watch it with a kid or something. Maybe that's a reason why you'd want something like that, because you don't want a kid seeing a dog die.
Yeah, but dogs don't live that long anyway, so
That's
if you
true.
have a dog, your kid is gonna see that dog die probably before they become an
Also,
adult.
yeah, listen, stupid fucking kids need to learn the real world while they're young, or they're gonna grow up like every other fucking idiot that's alive right now.
They need to see Hortex, or was that his name?
Hortex?
Artex!
Artex.
Oh, the horse in Neverending Story?
Yeah.
You need to fucking scare the shit out of little kids and slap them around so that they're ready for the real world. Fucking step on their necks and kill them.
That's true. You absolutely have to do that.
I remember that.
Is this in Kingdom Hearts 2?
No.
This song?
No, it's very similar. I know which one you're talking
This
about.
is the Yevonite chanting.
All those people are singing this?
No, it's just like whenever you walk into a holy place, it'll play this music.
Standing in that place.
Are those both Blitzball guys too?
That's the original woman and man of this world.
Whence he peed within her. She pooped out 1,000 babies.
Each a different race.
10 years have passed since Lord Brosco became High Summoner.
And it peeves me off.
It really grinds my gears.
Oh, what's a high summoner?
Titus, don't ask regular people stuff.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
He comes into church and's like, "What's a Jesus?"
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
That's gonna be a meme. People are gonna paste that at people.
If you could do a sports salute and summon a giant bird, but it was a religion, would you believe in religion?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's proof.
It'd be kind of funny.
If a religion spawned out of some stupid bullshit, but the religion still produced results, why not?
What if they made the iPhone, but they didn't tell you iPhone was science, and they said Jesus made it?
If nothing like that had existed before, and there was no proof, then I would probably believe it.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm more of a free thinker than that, but you're probably right. I'd probably believe that shit too.
Like if you were born in the 1800s and someone just gave you an iPhone and they were like, Jesus made this, keep it safe. For as long as the battery lasted, your mind would be fucking blown.
Yeah, and then the second it died, you would cast it
You
away.
would probably like
You'd probably spend the rest of your life trying to unlock the ability to like bring it back.
Yeah. You'd be bringing it around land to land, trying to find some kind of secret.
It'd be like the Rosetta Stone. It'd be in a fucking museum somewhere.
That should be a movie.
I don't know. I feel like you could just show it to like an electrical engineer and you'd be like, this is pretty advanced, but yeah, I basically get how this works. You just
no, he'd probably think aliens
and they
built
probably
it.
would find a way to eventually charge it. I don't know.
In the year 1800? Nuh-uh.
I guess there weren't many engineers. Okay, you're right. That's 1800. You're right.
A guy would get close to figuring it out and then be killed. That's how that would work.
Okay.
He'd make a primitive battery, and the first time he showed off an invention, they'd kill him. Did he just tell you to go pray, or what did he do?
I don't know.
Who was that beautiful concubine?
Ooh, she's taking a shit.
Oh, wow. Didn't mean to interrupt.
There he is.
Waka waka.
It's nap time, bitch.
Free healing.
But it's been nearly.
But it's been nearly. Nearly what?
But it's been nearly.
Good.
Why did they do this?
Perhaps you could go look
He
for
thought
us.
about a time when it was nearly.
This is nearly movies. Who's that?
April O'Neil.
Is that beautiful?
April O'Nearly.
Is that Yuna?
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
Oh, maybe that is just young Yuna.
No, that's Titus.
That's
no way.
That's your mama.
Oh.
I hate my dad. He called me a big Twinkus.
Not a big Twinkus.
If he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Thanks, Mom. Great advice.
Don't you want to tell him how much you hate his guts?
I hate you, Dad.
I hate you too, son.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Uh-oh, it's Yuna.
Huh? Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Eh?
Stop making baby noises, you fucking idiot!
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there.
That gesture did not match that line delivery.
Yeah, you think he'd be going,
What if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Also, it would be funny.
Hey, you can't do that. This fucking music. I hate this music.
I remember there's one of these that's, yeah, particularly really annoying. You get stuck in it for a real long time.
Up, right, down, left, up.
This Tomar fixing my computers every day. Whoa. This music's just so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah,
it's like ringing, it's rattling a fucking thing in my ear. Did you feel my fart, Tomar?
I didn't. I'm grateful for that. I now have the glyph sphere. I don't remember what to do with these spheres, so I'm just gonna put them into every hole they fit. What?
That worked. Just goes to show.
And of course, naturally, I'm gonna push it forward.
Oh yeah, you've got to fucking slowly push objects around.
Don't you just love that shit?
I actually distinctly remember there's one of these later on in the game with kind of like moving, not elevators, but like monorail things.
Yeah.
And you have to constantly watch the animation of him like getting onto the monorail and the thing like moving away and then get off it. You have to do these fucking puzzles with those balls where you got to take them and put them in every which way.
So what about you?
Yeah, I don't remember enjoying any of these.
I'm a guardian.
Although it might have just been because I was a dumb kid and I thought it was way harder than it was. The fucking water temple in Ocarina of Time, I remember that being infuriating, and then I played it again and it was super easy.
It's easy, it's just a lot of waiting around.
One of them's got a short fuse.
Tomar, sing like that.
What the other's thinking.
See, I think we're all pretty good. See? See? Oh, it's the big blue.
I remember thinking that guy was real cool.
Yeah, I like him.
Didn't think we'd be able to.
Oh yeah.
And Lulu.
No, it's just.
I don't remember the name of the blue guy.
Kimari?
Kimari.
Wow, you fucking remember.
he is cool, but he's the only one I completely forgot.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Why is that bouncing so much?
I don't know.
Why aren't those bouncing more?
Yeah,
That's
turn
my
up the bounce.
question.
I'm so glad that I'm like straight for her, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's so beautiful. Oh, don't fall down the stairs.
She does kind of have some babage going on.
Oh, good catch.
If there was a beautiful woman falling, that would be me. That's right, ladies.
Oh, I'm so weak.
I'm sweaty, I'm glistening.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Good. Good for you.
That was an unfortunate, like, lip flap stuff to live over, I guess.
Yeah.
I did it. I became summoner.
Was I surprised? And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
When I ran in, I was thinking about fucking an old geezer. Little did I know.
I'd be stuck with a beautiful young maiden. Repulsive.
Hey, over here.
Oh, don't follow that. Don't listen. That's a trap.
He's gonna lie to you.
What if I talk to Kimari?
He's got riddles 3 and they're all lies.
Riddles 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I can ignore this.
What? Ow!
Jesus.
What?
You see this?
I'm gonna kill him in the center of town.
Ready?
She's gonna look right at the sun and nothing's gonna happen to her. She's not gonna squint or nothing.
That's how she fucked up her eyes. That's so cool.
And then she makes the chicken.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remember this guy. This is Yuna's personal familiar.
Feel like Square are like the masters of cool intros.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be seeing a lot of them.
Yeah.
Pet the chicken.
That is strange. It's got titties.
There it goes. And it was gone forever.
You can name it.
All right, what are you gonna call Vala for?
Chickinian.
Chikingi.
Chikingi. Yeah, there we go.
That's good.
I remember.
Chikingi.
That night, we talked for the first time.
About
I didn't know it
Chikenji.
then, but after that night, everything changed.
Everything.
For everyone.
This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
He begged me for 16 hours. Just roll with it. He begged me.
He's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd.
Yeah, I also forgot that they think that Tidus is mentally unstable, and yet they let him onto the sports team.
Yeah.
So what's our
Give him
goal?
access to their dogs.
To do our best!
No!
Nope, we got a new goal now.
It's actually winning the game.
Victory!
This novel idea that this Westerner brought to us. Actually winning.
Oh no, he's turned them into idiots. He's ruined civilization.
The stupid is spreading.
Victory! Victory! Victory!
Clapping like a bunch of idiots. Dude, this fucking mindset's gonna spread like the plague and it's gonna start wars and shit.
Sure got the boys worked up, huh?
I feel like pillaging something.
Let's go pillage that beautiful maiden.
You heathen!
Yes.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
What did I do?
This is relatable as hell.
Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Her voice is compressed to fuck.
Come play with me some more.
Feed me to the chicken!
Make her burp up milk right there.
We can talk more.
Huh.
Dude, she left him hanging.
Tell me all about
That's like
Xanadu.
getting ghosted back then.
You know,
forward then. I don't know, man.
Tidus is having the worst fucking luck. He's so awkward. Say no, it's not my type.
Deny your attraction to her, Tomar, like a real man. Bottle it up.
Delete your romance with her right now.
Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen.
Oh man.
She don't fuck.
I had a bed made for you.
comes onto is very particular language to last 1,000 years.
Wait, but what if I do it again?
Stay away from the summoner.
Stay away from the summoner.
Ready for bed.
I can see
Damn,
her bum
dude.
bum.
Is that a dude?
That's a beautiful woman, dude. I can tell. I hope it's sepia again. Yes!
I was thinking about that time last week when I was shitting on the docks.
In the Wild West, no less.
Where's that boat?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Yes. Take me to the place that blew up 1,000 years ago.
What's the title?
You said you'd go with me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey,
This is weird.
This guy thinks he's got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Neither of these people have inferred that they even like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming.
Dad?
You with a woman? You can't even catch a
I like this character.
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry.
He's gonna fuck them.
That's the only thing.
Not again! My dad's stolen both my girlfriends!
Huh? What'd you say?
I said not again!
Speak loudly.
This is so embarrassing. Holy shit.
I hate you. That's the spirit. You can do it.
You can tell your dad you hate him while he fucks both of us?
I hate you.
He's dead, okay? Dead. No matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Her pants are not going anywhere, dude.
Oh my god, she's
but
beautiful.
Her top, I'd be surprised if she didn't bust out of that.
Yeah, but... Enough, Waka.
Enough vodka.
Ugh! He's so annoying sometimes, right? God. Dudes that aren't me. I relate.
Chapu. It looked like you.
He's dead?
Stoned to death. He was a big Twinkus.
I became a guardian to fight sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother.
But I learned how to fight with a ball
After
from
the next
sports.
tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. No, it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
If I say I'm not, that means I'm not.
I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know?
Like when I washed up on the beach and you weren't immediately rude to me? And when you shoved me in the water, which was kind of a little bit rude? And then you got me in a headlock, which was totally rude.
And no medical assistance was offered? That was kind of weird.
Lol, isn't that your tattoo?
Yeah, basically.
Did we already make that joke?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, why is our thing red? Is that an indicator that the disc's like running out of space, or is
think
it
it's always like
red?
that.
It's an indicator that
Okay.
you're off your fucking block. That's what that is.
You're off your fucking sock.
Yeah, you're putting a sock up your fucking ass.
Nice block.
Yeah, moron.
Jesus. Of being attacked for commenting on the color of audition.
Yeah, because you should have judged it by the content of its character, Tomar. Jesus, fuck. Do you want to hear how to do the special dog secret?
Yes, please.
Are you into it?
Yes,
are
please.
Are you man enough?
Can you put little children laughing over this? There we go.
Yeah, they're having a fun. Get the hell out of here. This isn't where you're supposed to be.
He does have like a
child run.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my sword.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
It's a big lollipop. Don't kill any actual human beings with it. I'm trusting you with this valuable weapon of murder.
Well, you never use
After knowing you for but one day, I've decided that you are cool.
By the way, the hook at the end is so it hurts real bad on the way out.
You came to this village 10 years ago.
No
when the
one
last
survives
calm
that
started.
sword, my friend.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and
The
Lou.
calm?
But she had the talent.
As in, you need to calm the fuck down. I've seen the way you look at her.
Today, she lives as a summoner.
I love that
This is
song.
our journey.
Yeah, it's
We should
good.
leave together.
If we ever start a cover band, we should play this first at our concert. And everyone goes, whoa! Yeah, Lyle will take out his cool harmonica and play it.
They're not really
I'll scoot around the stage like a dog cleaning its anal glands and fucking play harmonica.
With the harmonica in your mouth.
I guess you're right.
She's having an aneurysm.
And she's having a luggage.
Oh my god, if someone walked at me like that, I'd scream.
I would actually run away from them. That's uncanny.
I bow to the luggage.
Stupid fucking luggage
moron.
Yeah. Luggage worshipping. We didn't do the dog thing, so
now everyone's good. Wait, turn around. It's not too late.
Lol, you're strong, you do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Okay, that was all we needed to do was tell that dog. And now it knows.
That dog has ridiculous brain mass.
Is that it? You got the thing you wanted?
Yeah, it's a high IQ dog.
That's just its brain leaking out the back.
Look at this. Slow run. Isn't that cool?
So, yeah, he does like a little gallop.
Yeah, I could see someone running from the opposite side of a beach at him, both like that.
You ever just sock an old woman in the street? Fuck yes.
I did flip off an old lady one time.
You probably thought that was the coolest shit.
It was really satisfying.
Why? What did she do?
She just went, but it was like such a like genuinely offended noise that it was like
what had you done?
Well, okay, so here's what it was, right? Is you know when you're like getting off a plane and you're supposed to kind of go like in the order that you are. She was just taking fucking forever to like get out of her seat, and I was behind her, so I just went in front of her, and she went, "Excuse you?" So I just stuck my middle finger in her face, and she just went,
Wait, where was this?
This was just getting off a plane.
Oh, you fucking bastard, Lyle.
She deserved it. I don't know. To have that noise leave your mouth, you just gotta be fucking sheltered and taken care of your entire life. That was probably an old lady that just like married into money. Fuck her.
The last time
I know her whole life story just based on that fucking sound that escaped her lips.
That was funny the way you did it.
That's exactly how it sounded.
I've definitely like had some of my like more gritty human moments at airports.
Whoa, that thing has guts?
Well, yeah, I don't remember it having guts. Did they always have guts?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
What the hell?
Maybe the transparency levels were a little different on the PlayStation, so you couldn't make anything out.
I really don't remember that thing having like a spaghetti of intestines.
Is this our like Mandela effect of today?
Maybe this is the Berenstein Bears of Final Fantasy.
She carries a doll around and she's like 40.
Fucking hot bitches can get away with anything, really.
Kind of pathetic.
Hey Lulu, maybe put on one belt for today. Might weigh you down less.
That's never gonna keep all of her dress up.
We have to use our bulk magic.
Do you think
Or
this is
magic of
based on
color.
Nomura's actual wife?
Wouldn't it be yeah? Is that how that works?
I don't know. I
This
mean,
is-
blue could mean thunder or ice. I have
This
no
is
idea.
Pokemon. I don't think this is Pokemon rules. If I rule,
She can see her fucking asshole.
That's exactly where it is.
I'm so glad we saw it, all his friends. Last time I was at an airport, the fucking most obnoxious shit kept happening.
Well, like what?
When I was going through fucking the scanning machines, I said, can I not go through that? Can I get patted down? And everyone got mad at me. Like, everyone in the line, all the TSA agents were just like, sir, just get in line. I was like, I know I don't have to go through that thing. They could see your penis.
I know they could see your penis, but I didn't think it used X-rays. I thought it used magnets like an MRI machine.
Magnets give me cancer.
Which is why they make such a big deal about you emptying your pockets.
They're gonna pull all the screws on Chris's metal heart. They're gonna pull them out.
What is true is that you have the right to always
I know
not
I have the
do
right.
those.
Yeah. I don't mind getting patted down on my big hairy cock, but what the fuck?
It's Camarlo.
Is that Scooby?
Yeah, wearing his Scooby diaper.
Braggy? Ancient traditions of my tribe, Braggy.
The first time I saw this fucking graphics, I thought it was real. Now it looks fake as shit.
I'm fake, I'm not real.
Yeah, I remember this character being particularly impressive looking. I still think he looks pretty cool, though.
I can overdrive? How do I overdrive?
You fuck him up.
I'm gonna use my overdrive. Haha.
There you go. If I was in a fight with a guy and he flipped at me like that, like, it probably wouldn't hurt as bad, and I would just be really, really angry after it happened.
I don't have any magic.
Yeah, I feel like if I ever got in a fight with a guy who, like, you know, was just like an adult who attended like a taekwondo like studio, I would want to beat him to a pulp just out of principle, because he'd be doing all these little flips and high jump kicks.
He would assume like a Junbi stance, and you just fucking kick him in the scrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I don't know. I was really into martial arts as a kid, and I feel like aside from the people who are really good at them, they're all kind of bullshit.
Yeah, there is a guy in, I want to say it's China, that he's kind of like or I guess he's a professional fighter now, but he was just sort of a mid-level MMA fighter, and he was challenging all these Tai Chi guys. He was like, hey, like, Tai Chi is not really like a method of self-defense, and he started challenging all these Tai Chi masters to fights and just beating the fuck out of them.
I love the idea of like a dojo destroyer.
Yeah, no, he was just trying to kind of prove a point, and they really, because it's China, they really tried to like fuck with him. There's like a lot of videos and stuff on this, so I don't want to just recite something like way more interesting, but basically they were like, oh yeah, you can't fight unless you paint your face like a snowman and call yourself the fat snowman or something like that, or just some kind of equivalent. And yeah, he won basically every fight he was in for like a 3-year span.
What do you think of that?
Which just goes to show that, yeah, it's like, I don't think learning Tai Chi is going to help you win a fight against a boxer or an MMA fighter ever.
Really, anything physical is all about efficiency of movement, right? So if there's like a specific Tai Chi kick that requires you to spin around 180 degrees, there's almost always a better solution to that. Also, that thing looks like a nutsack at the bottom there.
True, but,
True.
why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
You mean Yuna?
You mean Squungle? You gotta go chicken versus chicken. Whoa, why does she have like a whisper mallow on her arm? What is that?
It's a whisper
mallow?
I don't know. It was for some reason the first thing that came to mind.
I don't remember that either. This is the Mandela effect.
It's like a big mood ring.
Yeah, that...
Chikingi?
There might be some special edition bullshit going on right here where she just has like a meteorite bracer equipped or something for no reason.
No, I did actually see that this game has different models. Like their faces and stuff are different, and in some cases much worse. Like Titus's face.
Was that Valafor?
Yeah,
Is that his name?
This is Chikangi now.
And she's friends with it.
I love you, Chikangi.
The whore.
But if you look at the original Titus's face, it looks a little better than the one in this one.
Use your sonic wings.
Okay.
Your mighty sonic wings.
Look at those real-time shadows. How did they even
that's the
do
thing,
that?
right? Once you get a summon out, it takes over the entire battlefield.
Yeah. But you can't get damage while it's out. Like, only it can take the damage.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's stupid. It keeps missing.
Dude, I can't believe we got a cockfight this early. Use the overdrive. Use our special
Ray or Blast.
I don't remember actually which one we just got.
Ray sounds cooler.
All right. Oh, that's the default one.
Whoa. You've seen the video of the lady who's just like, I don't want to sit next to this baby, and then the air hostess is like, you need to get off the flight. She's like, no. And then she's like, give me your name. I want your name. She's like, my name is Tabitha. She's like, Tabitha, you may not have a job tomorrow.
Thank you, Tabitha. You may not have a job tomorrow. I want this lady. No, I can't.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've definitely seen that video.
Yeah, she got fired, yeah.
I simply cannot.
Yeah, it's just a stupid bitch. Oh, this is fucking cool.
How many times can you make chicken happen?
I hate it when these games acknowledge that you're doing something annoying. I hate it. Final Fantasy Remake does it over and over. Fuck you, game.
You inflicted darkness with your mighty ball.
I'm gonna use Blizzard. It's gonna look so cool. Boop. Cool.
Whoa.
That sucked.
I bet he misses.
Did you know that in the original Final Fantasy VII, the darkness thing doesn't fucking work on enemies?
Does it not?
No, it shows
like
you that
it's
it does,
bug?
but it does. Yeah, it's just a bug. It just doesn't fucking work. And there's some like piece of equipment like, oh yeah, it's like magic defense. Things that say they give you magic defense don't actually.
Wow, I didn't know the original game was that bugged.
There's a really good video on YouTube called 100 Things You Didn't Know About Final Fantasy VII, and it's just cycles through all this weird shit, and it's all crazy. It's the most broken game ever. They had to pretty much ship it like just to keep it from like not falling apart.
But it was so cutting edge at the time. It's like,
yeah.
Did you know the marketing and the combined marketing and production budgets of the original FF7 was $80 million?
What, really?
Yeah, in 1997 they spent $80 million on that game.
Jesus, it fucking worked.
Yeah, that probably if it hadn't done that well, like it wound up doing amazing, and like brought like the JRPG into like the global spotlight, but had it not done well, it probably would have like been like the tombstone for the Final Fantasy series.
That blows my
mind. With how
mind.
much money they put into it.
I mean, I'm sure there's instances of that where just this game that was meant to be a colossal thing. What was that game a while ago? The fact that I can't remember its name probably speaks volumes, but there was a game that had a TV show that went with it.
Sonic Boom.
Was it Sonic Boom?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that. It was like the TV show somehow affected the game, or the way that players played the game was going to affect the TV show.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like, I think the people that made Alan Wake made it.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was
Wasn't
called.
Alan Wake also a big failure?
I don't know about a big failure, but I know that it underperformed. I know a lot of people that swear by it.
It was in every Humble Bundle, and it was in like, and it was like constantly on sale for like 99 cents.
I don't think I ever played it, but I own it, so that probably, you know.
That's the thing. It's one of those games where I feel like everybody owns it and hasn't played it, and it's because they either got it in a bundle or they got it when it cost nothing.
Why did I come down here? What was the point?
That was where Waka shoved you in the sea into the drink. Yeah,
I think this is where you started this whole area.
Oh yeah,
that was where Waka said, "Hey, look down there," and smacked your ass.
I want Waka to wring his hair into my mouth.
Just fucking seawater and gnats.
Where are they going?
You want to get a little save on?
Yes, please, Tommy.
Look at Waka.
The B-Set Aurochs.
Look, it's the best song in the game.
If anyone says anything bad about how I play football, I kick them off the team.
This song plays when you're talking Tomer down from the ledge.
It's Waka's classic creed.
Remember, Tomer, you got so much to live for.
I don't know. I've been playing this franchise since the 90s, and I don't think it's getting any better.
Tomer, you got your wife, your wife's parents, your wife's house, your wife's money, your wife's art, your wife's life.
Yeah, but I just don't know if there's ever going to be another good Final Fantasy game.
With Tomar.
I can't live in a world where one does not get made.
But your wife loves Final Fantasy, Tomar. Come on, drown, you stupid idiot. Yeah.
Oh no.
Is this a toilet?
That's the evil outhouse. Only evil people can shit there.
The evil outhouse.
Cut those children in line to get on the big boat.
Yeah, they kind of don't deserve it as much as you do.
Last resort.
That's the arc, and those children are trying to get on to propagate their genes.
I want to clip off the side right here.
It's never gonna happen.
To what end?
Come on, get off there.
This is Chris's ultimate speedrun hack.
Brings you to the last boss.
Where Sudith swims across the entire ocean.
Oh, here's another weird thing in Final Fantasy VII. You know when they're parachuting into Midgar?
Yeah.
At the end of Disc 2, if you hold right during that cutscene, it'll just bring you straight to Hojo.
What?
The final part of that entire segment.
Is that a glitch?
Was that like,
it's a glitch.
It's not just like a debug thing they left in there?
No, it's a glitch, because when you're parachuting in, that's a cutscene, and while they do that, they put the real cloud off to the side of the screen somewhere, but in that very instance, there's just a hitbox you can hit that just brings you to that part of the game.
Oh man.
Yeah, so if you're parachuting in the Midgar and you hold right, you can skip that entire segment.
I wonder if there were any kids that did that completely by accident.
If I had done that, I would have been so... Well, you wouldn't even know about it. You'd just be like, what? Oh, I guess I landed next to Hojo.
Good old Kilika.
Kilika? That's a very pretty boat.
Oh, is this the part where you have to not think about your dad calling you a bitch?
Try not to think about it.
I spent my whole life trying not to think about my dad calling me a bitch.
What the fuck is he doing?
Actual fucking psycho.
Huh, it looks like he's coming right at me.
What are you... What is going on? That's the protagonist?
He did that right in front of a really hot girl, too. Like, he has no shame.
This is what Nomura thinks that cool people do.
What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, Titus, you're actually completely... You're super unlikable.
Holy shit. I remember not liking him as a kid, but I kind of was like, I don't know, maybe it was just because he was bubbly and loud and he wasn't that bad. This is like actually way worse than I remember.
He's just bored. He has extreme attention deficit disorder.
God, stop. You're putting everyone on edge. That guy's leaving now.
That guy's leaving because you leapt over him. Here it is. I'm pretty sure this is where you have to not think about the things your dad said about you.
Yeah, try not to think about the jacked kick. Whatever you do, don't think about the jacked kick.
You little Twinkus.
That's basically how Jack talks to you.
Yeah.
I don't think he talked to you that way enough, personally.
You little Twinkamoran.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going.
Twinktopia.
First to Kilika Island.
Aw.
Then we change boats and head for Luca.
Somewhere along the line, we intend to sell you.
I wish. Also, we're not sailing yet, so that bird was just like flying backwards.
That would be a fun alt take on Final Fantasy X.
What? All those birds are flying backwards. You see that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the birds are flying backwards.
Maybe it's supposed to look like you're passing birds.
Wait, what am I doing? Talking to this stupid
That
bitch?
summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
You're saying this right next to her.
I heard.
They're completely ruining this Bukkake.
Lulu.
Which I watch for character development.
This is the worst camera angle in game history. Why did they do that? Oh, look.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to give you his binoculars because you eyed up a lady with him.
You know,
and then got him in trouble.
I'm on his side. I want him to be protagonist.
Because his girlfriend looked at his binocular history and was like, what is this? Who is she? Binoculars!
Like, wouldn't it be fun to do an alternate mode for this game where you play some other member of the party and the entire goal is to get rid of the protagonist, yeah, before reaching the promised land or wherever the pilgrimage is going to.
That would be good. Any point if you stopped that pitch, I would have agreed with it. As soon as you said if you play as another member of the party, I was like, yes.
Final Fantasy X-2 is at least... Maybe we should just switch games right now.
No.
These won't sell. All me name's not a waka.
Is it?
I don't know.
All me name. He's not Waka.
Like
How do you think Waka feels about this guy kind of stealing his name?
I've no business with you.
I'm Waka, the evil brother.
Waka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
I'm not buying from you now.
Don't know me? Well...
Yeah, go back to hiding behind the plant, you psycho.
Intimidate him by walking up to him, then doing nothing.
Power room. You just gained access to that with that power play.
Look at that!
What the heck is that?
A sin against God, no less.
This is the most crazy thing he's seen. We've been fighting monsters with guts and flapping big bats. We've seen Sin.
Yeah, why is this weird?
Yeah.
And from his homeland,
He lived in a super futuristic city, yeah.
where they had a fucking big ball of water that they just made appear whenever sports had to happen.
Oh, he wants you to invest
he wants you to
in his
invest
store.
like you're making a roller coaster tycoon for the Switch.
Fine seed money for the...
For all the seed I want to go.
He's gonna spend that seed money on some good seed.
Did you guys see that thing with Roller Coaster Tycoon where they wanted people to invest in porting a mobile game to the Switch?
I'm Todd. I'm with Atari. You might have heard of us.
And then they try to sell you on investing $750 to get a 25% discount on the port of the Roller Coaster Tycoon mobile game when it comes out. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's an investment, so we'll totally pay you back." I guess was
so the idea is you're investing in it, so they're not even willing to give you the game because you'd be owed some kind of return.
Go back outside, see if Yunkel is free yet.
Yunkel
Sam.
She's not.
All the men, they refuse to disband. Talk to Bloomin.
Yeah, talk to Rafiki.
He won't talk to me.
Oh.
I wouldn't either, to be fair.
Yeah.
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago.
Of Nebraska.
Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
She talks about it silently all the time.
Father's famous.
It's tough
just
when your father's famous. You get all the money you can eat.
It sucks to meet me, a perfectly tan, full head of hair, buff, famous blitzball playing asshole. I'm the only guy in the world with this cool fucking outfit.
It's true.
Everyone else is wearing stupid yellow stuff. Even this bitch.
Another Nomura wet dream.
Nomura.
Did Nomura have anything to do with this game?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was his handiwork's all over it.
Well, at least the designs for sure.
No one else would have come up with Titus's design, I'm pretty sure.
Sure is clouds today.
Puts her arm around her. Oops. Well, now that I'm here.
Uh-oh, my butt is out. Ooh.
The wind. It's nice.
Maybe.
The wind.
I ate a whole bowl of wind this morning.
It's like a cute little tornado in a bowl. I'm clipping into my hands again. Is that fucking thing laughing?
The sail?
The sail's
having a good time.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Did he tell you that I've completely lost my mind?
A man named Jack told me. He was
My
father's
papa
guardian.
tells you things? He never told me anything. Not even how to wipe my butt.
Not even how to be a slut.
His name is Jekt.
And to this day, I'm still doing guesswork.
Amazing.
I'm gonna vore her up my ass.
She just did her little bow to you.
A meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Kevin?
Yevon Bacon?
Yevon Yakin.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
He was a dickhead.
No, man. He died. 10 years ago. Off the coast of Xanarkin.
His horrid maw is actually giving me anxiety.
I'm not liking seeing their mouths, like their teeth are like tucked up under their lips.
Like seeing the inside of his teeth.
Never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
I'm not sure if those like animations were done on the PS2 model and they just slapped new shit on and it doesn't work.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just see him just go, oh, as he turned around.
Oh my god, he's got like a huge Muppet mouth.
You're here? Are you not?
I guess I never thought about that.
You're a great conversationalist, Yuna.
I'm here, you're there, the boat here.
You know, their chemistry's the worst.
It is. That was supposed to be their, like...
Did you see that guy? Just tweening, right? Wow, zoom in on that. Look, this looked photorealistic back in the day. I was like, this cannot get any more real.
The pre-rendered stuff is pretty good.
That looks fine. It just looks really fake now.
Yeah. Yeah, they love using those like fade transitions to make things more dramatic in this game.
That's an old PS2 staple.
Yeah.
I can walk wherever I want.
I'm Kimari.
That's so weird the way they keep cutting back and forth like that. Who's that guy?
That's just random guy.
That's Characteris, the most important character.
Man who says sin in the credits.
Cool. He's got 2 earrings.
Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Yes, stupid.
We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady
Okay, I
Summoner.
guess it's okay that we get dragged under then if your family's in Kilika.
So much emotion.
In her cold dead eyes.
And everyone's cold dead eyes.
Yeah, there's no implication that those harpoons left the... They were still definitely sitting in the crossbows after they fired.
This is crazy. Oh yeah, he looks all wet.
Wow. This is real.
Those ticks are real.
Everything's real.
Oh no.
Oh, beat those things up.
I'm gonna attack this one. What do you think of that?
I think it was kind of unnecessary, a little bit rude.
Oh wow, she only does 33?
Oh no, you don't want to actually hit with her. She heals and she, I think she has like some attack magic. I don't remember. She might only be able to summon shit.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
What is all this crap about him defeating Sin, her father defeating Sin 10 years ago? Like, he's clearly doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sin is cyclical.
Well, I think I remember that being part of the plot, but like...
I don't know why we're defending the secret of a 35-year-old game, but...
Oh, I'm not trying to, but...
It's, I think that they might have already said it, that like every 10 or so years they gotta put a summoner in a whale, or whatever.
I mean, it just doesn't seem like a well-thought-out plan. Like, it's not like it takes 10 years to have an heir and train them.
It's kind of funny, though.
It is pretty hilarious.
Imagine sacrificing yourself so a whale goes away for a little bit. Wouldn't you feel cool?
Feel foolish.
Just to make a whale go away for like a couple years?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it just absolutely fucked right off.
I would definitely, if I was the sacrifice, I'd very quickly get on the camp of let's find a better solution. And I would probably dedicate my life to that.
All right, use the other beta blast now.
The Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah, use it.
Okay. That?
Yeah, just fuck it up. Watch him go.
Uh-oh. What was that?
That's still going.
Okay.
There we go.
Whoa, he used his ponytail.
I love that cool rotating PNG symbol. Damn, that did good.
Oof. If a PNG did that to me, I'd respect it.
I'd be pretty down. What's your favorite PNG?
My favorite PNG is this one. How about yours?
My favorite PNG is, I have a PNG of a guy pissing himself on a couch. It's really funny, because he's sitting there staring at the camera, and he looks...
I can't say I have a favorite PNG.
You have to have a favorite.
Everyone's got a favorite.
It's you gotta have a favorite PNG.
If you don't, we'll run you out of town.
What kind of PNG? I don't even...
Get fucked.
I don't know how to answer that question.
You've never lived.
I have a lot of friends who keep like image collections in their hard drive. I don't really do that.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm kind of with you on that. People where it's like the 10th GIF reaction image on your phone. It's like I only fucking save hyper close-up photographs of my dong. That is all the photos on my phone.
All of them.
Every last one. Is Sin weak to Blizzard?
It looks like it. Look.
Let's see.
Oh no, you killed it.
Is this a killing cutscene?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you got him with that nice 1500 early on.
I can't wait for this to happen in real life.
I mean, the way things are going, it's only a matter of time. Didn't you hear they have like turbo wasps now? Murder hornets?
Yeah, murder hornets.
I was hearing about the murder hornets.
I heard that when they sting you, it's like hot metal getting pushed into you.
I want to do it just for fun.
Isn't the tarantula hawk also supposed to be like that?
Yeah.
Can you explain to me conceptually what a tarantula hawk is?
It's just a wasp.
Oh.
A big wasp.
It sounds cool, I know, but yeah, it's just a type of large wasp.
If it was a tarantula with like a hawk head and hawk wings. you went Krusty the Clown there.
I was kind of not expecting that. Sorry, that was pure like spiteful joy. Just watching him get ripped apart by leeches.
I thought Walker was gonna pummel my penis with his ball.
I'm thinking about it.
Maybe later.
It's the only way to wake a guy up when he's underwater is to pummel his balls.
Oh fuck those dolphins up! They're angry.
Wait, are they with me or against me? What the hell's that thing?
That's the sin jellyfish.
Is it a sin jellyfish or is it just a coincidental
It's what happens
jellyfish?
when you hide too much of your cum in a jellyfish.
I don't like fighting two bosses in a fucking row.
It's a smelly fish.
Should I cheer just for the heck of it?
Yeah, you should cheer. Woo!
I feel way better about myself, but that really didn't help.
Yeah, what the hell was the point? Here, should I take out these stupid ass things? Or just nah?
Yeah. Otherwise they get a billion turns.
Oh, yeah. You're right. They're very simple too. Don't hurt me. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Remember there was that thing where you swam around a guy? Do you remember?
That's the stuff. That was either to the right or left.
Oh, okay. I remember you were bullying that octopus. Maybe you could do something similar to this.
Bully the octopus. Did you see that video of the girl who's eating the octopus and it starts eating her back? It's really fucking satisfying.
Does it win?
I guess not. I guess she still kills it. It's an Asian girl eating an octopus, and she's eating it alive. But then it starts sucking on her eyeball. She starts screaming.
I've heard about that. It is one of those things. It's like if you've decided to eat an animal alive, you deserve whatever happens in the process.
Octopuses are like super smart, and they feel it. It's awful.
It's actually pretty fucked up to eat something like an octopus alive.
It's pretty fucked up to eat anything alive.
I generally say so. I feel like if you eat like insects alive, like yeah, obviously eating an insect has its own implications, but like it's just an insect.
Yeah.
I've tried like fried crickets and like meal or grubs.
Were they good?
They're fine, yeah.
I remember I had a friend who ate chocolate dipped like crickets and shit too, but I just can't get over the fact that they're too freaky.
I mean, I was in Bangkok at the time and just wanted to like try all the random shit I could.
This is you heading for Bangkok to try all the random shit you can.
That wave.
This is you trying out everything, man.
Children, get inside. It's the hungry Tomar.
Well, she didn't look so good.
I just want to try your exotic cuisine. Is that... What is that, like whale?
Holy crap, look at that. Can you put the same shitty scream over every person who dies? just people going,
That guy went. Oh, whoa.
I'm glad the birds are dying too.
I'm glad they're making a bird tornado with those people's houses.
A bird-nado.
And that guy gets to be a part of it too. This is goofy.
This is Silly Willy.
If I died like this, I'd find the humor in it, I think.
Yeah, you're just clapping and laughing, clapping your feet in the sky. Yay! That's not very threatening looking. That's just silly. Oh my god.
No, sports.
The irony of it all. The perfect poetic irony.
I must defeat
You can see the resolve in her eyes.
She's thinking the word must as hard as she can.
I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home.
I give it a 4 out of 5 in.
This was my new reality.
That big blue idiot didn't do shit.
Yeah, how come she's like petting his belly? He didn't earn that.
She's just...
Well, actually, yeah, he did. He killed a jellyfish.
Wasn't it implied that this port just got wrecked?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Then how's it fine now?
You guys fucking with me? Are both of your eyes not working?
Looks fine to me.
Seems totally normal.
Milady Summoner!
You're fucking late!
Perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
You showed up right in time for the funerals.
They would become fiends.
Please send my wife to hell.
Send my wife with my identical face.
Oh, they did, actually.
I actually have had to pee that whole fucking time. That cutscene just would not end.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to walk that far.
Oh no, did that trigger an event? This is where Cloud and Kimari become best friends.
Cloud?
Oh no, wait. I mean Titus. I mean Sudith.
We're sending Yuna out on a raft to survive for failing us.
Memory that's the problem.
She's fucking mean.
The dead need guidance.
I would hate for her to insult me like that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I would just feel like a small little ant looking up.
Especially when goth girls diss on you?
I guess she is the original big titty goth girl, huh?
Oh yeah.
They yearn to live on. And resent
That is so funny, I can't help but chuckle.
You see, they envy the living.
Yeah, Tomar.
Who envies the living?
And
the dead?
Da
envy
dead.
turns to anger, even hate.
Star Wars, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure episode 1 had come out by this point.
Remain in Spira.
What, did they just drop some Yoda facts?
She literally just said fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate.
Yeah, Lulu just dropped some Yoda facts. Yuna's gonna do her little bow to this old lady with like the dancing monkey hat on.
She just looks bewildered. She's like, what?
She has. Like,
am I involved in this? Why'd you bow to me?
She had like a little fez strapped on, like one of those trained monkeys.
She was walking in the water right before that, and she had her shoes on. And this is bullshit.
And welcome to WikiFeet.
Oh. This does not look as impressive as I remember it.
Yeah, I remember this scene looking really fucking good.
And
then Titus goes, "Wow, didn't that look good?" Right after.
I still think this holds up okay.
Yeah.
No, it looks fine, but I just remember it looking so fucking amazing. If I saw this IRL, I would fire up my drone and fly it into her head.
I assume this is all based on like Shintoism, right? Isn't even like the type of like magic wand she has like a Shinto kind of? Like you ever seen that? Those big sticks they have with the cool little like.
The big sticks.
Do they cast magic with them?
I mean, they think they are. Yeah, I think so.
They think. Tomer, that's so fucking sacrilegious.
It's sacrilegious against Shintoism, but I'm not a Shintoist.
You're telling me that right now there's people wiggling wands and throwing ghosts at each other
over in Japan? Yeah,
they think that's real.
Yeah.
Look.
Did you guys know that if you get into a situation where you're clearly being a dickhead and you just say, like, this is part of my religion, people can't touch you?
And there's no taxes involved in anything that happens as long as you're waggling a magic wand, I guess.
That's always felt like a bit of an abused system.
Ew, look at that guy's crotch area. That's not appropriate.
What's the end?
She's gonna get fucking murdered.
What happens at the end of the game? Can you just tell me right now? I kind of don't want to play through it.
Until she defeats sin.
God, he just fucking dries up every pussy in a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
I wouldn't go after the girl that walks around with a stuffed animal all the time anyway.
No, that bitch is definitely crazy.
The one girl I met who was like a full-grown adult that walked around with a stuffed animal.
I know who you're talking about.
Is one of the worst people I've ever known in the history of ever.
Hey, Tomar.
What?
This is the ultimate gaming Easter egg. You ready? You tuck your toe right under that brick.
It's on another fucking layer!
You know what else?
What the hell?
I'm gonna fucking
The
blow your mind.
illusion's ruined!
Oh no!
I'm serious. We can't play this game anymore. We cannot play this game anymore.
Look, this kid was doing what I was doing. This kicks ass. Get back here, you!
This game's cursed, man.
What the hell is this thing? Ew! I don't want to do that.
Hey, you awake?
You want to hear some video games with lyrics?
It's Dato of the B-Side Aurochs.
What if I stand right on your penis? Then what?
That's Carrot-Darius or whatever the fuck I said his name was.
Carrot-Darius?
Everything's in shambles.
He's the carrot top of this universe.
You know what? This place, it held up pretty well for a big fucking monster to attack it.
Not that one, though.
They probably should have made this place look way more fucked up.
Yeah, they should have put that children crying and put half of them on top of the stick and the other half. Oh, there he goes! Yeah!
Oh, come on. Couldn't let that fucking idiot die.
I wanted to die.
If you were butt ass naked.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm butt ass naked.
If you were
every
butt
day.
ass naked and you heard like a child screaming for help and you like looked out your window and saw a kid with his leg trapped in a bear trap about to get run over by a car, would you run out naked and save him knowing the repercussions, or would you just let it happen?
I would run. I would sprint into my bedroom and just like tie a towel around me or put on underwear and then run out. I would not run out butt ass naked.
He's dead now though.
Well, Sorry, kid, you shouldn't have fucking done that.
Yeah, no. It's
Maybe your
kind
parents
of
should have
on
been
him.
looking after you. It's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
I do
Not
have
at
a
all.
story. My grandpa got featured in like a Boy Scouts magazine for saving a kid.
What, really?
Yeah.
Wow. He shaved the kid. That's so cool.
He didn't shave the kid. He saved the kid.
From hair.
He was a little delinquent, and he used to walk along the like electrical poles that connected between like the apartment building he lived in. And there was just one day where like he saw a kid who was like pressed up against the screen on a window, and it fell out, and the kid was like on the windowsill, not like dangling, like, but just like about to do something stupid and fall off, and he like climbed across the power lines and like pushed the kid back in the window and like shouted to their parents about it.
Was he fully clothed though?
He was fully clothed. At least,
Yeah, there was no risk factor really. I mean,
in the look, I just know his version of the story and the cool Boy Scout hero comic that got made about him.
oh, he got a comic?
Yeah, he got a comic made about him.
Do you have this? Can you like put a...
I'm gonna try to find it now. They left out the part about how my grandpa used to always climb on the power lines and made it seem like it was just something he'd thought to do, like, on the spot.
This game sucks.
But there's a box.
Okay, it's good again.
That guy doesn't know. He's like, I can't remember my family, and they probably got tornadoed away, so, you know, you take the good with the bad.
Did he really say that?
No, kind of. He said about half of that.
The Killica beasts win?
I'm gonna shit.
He's still thinking about sports right now.
Yeah, everyone's still focused on sports. This is like if everyone in New Orleans was just looking forward to the next... Actually, does New Orleans have any sports teams anymore?
No, they all went underwater.
They all went to Utah. Are the Jazz still in Utah?
Oh, God, I don't know, dude. You're asking the wrong guy.
I don't even know why I decided to go down this road. I don't know shit about sports.
I haven't had cable TV in fucking 12 years, man.
Well, me neither.
Ooh, a save point. Wanna save Waka? Wanna save Waka?
Waka always wants to save.
Me Waka, me want save.
Me want save.